What is up? What is up, guys? This is Merc with the Mic, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Red Cyclone Inc. I'm the Merc with the Mic. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And we got wrestling to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of good matches this week. A lot of good things to talk about this week. A lot of controversial things that going on with Roman Reigns and how they're booking him and things like that. So we're getting all that in the whole discussion. I'm still trying to watch Impact, so I have a little news off of that.
Okay,
and,
cool.
Still trying. I'm not getting through I'm not getting through a full episode. I'll tell you that much. But there are certain things that are watchable, and then there's a lot of things that are not.
Okay.
But like all right. So first, as much as we talk about these guys all the time, like the last couple of weeks in 205 Live, but Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali, that match.
Yes. Dare I say match of the week? I mean, I don't know. NXT was real good. Ciampa had a great match too, so that's in the back of my mind as well.
I think this was my match of the week easily, and then Ciampa versus Ono was number 2.
Okay.
And then I liked the Seth and Mojo match.
Yeah, I'd like that too. See, I was about to say, yeah, Raw had some pretty good matches this week.
Yeah, and then I liked the triple threat match. I liked the fact that Balor got over, and then you also had Rusev and Daniel Bryan. So we had a full week of good matches.
Also, shout out to the was it a 3-woman match on Raw with it was Sasha, Ruby Riott, and Ember Moon, right?
Yeah, that was excellent.
That was actually a pretty good match. Yeah,
that was another excellent match. We'll go into that, but that was another a really good match. And then you also had the women's qualifier, SmackDown, which was actually another solid match as well.
This is true.
So we had a lot of good matches and a lot of things to talk about, but just really want to get into that Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali match because that match was fantastic. This is their second match together, and goddamn, they made it so much better.
And they told the story once again.
Yeah, I like the fact that Mustafa tried to go for that arm, that 450 on the arm again, like because he felt like he was getting desperate for the win.
Yep, and I like how they continue to play up Buddy Murphy's strength.
Yeah,
like his strength advantage as a real thing, and it's like, well, how come they can do it so well with him but not Tony Nese? You know?
Yeah.
Who also had a match this week fighting a jobber.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you, Tony, but you can't impress me beating up some weak dude. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
I think the fact that it goes with Buddy Murphy's height.
Yeah, he is tall.
He is like 6'1" or 6'2".
He just, when you look at him, you see a bigger human being.
Yeah, and then he just looks fucking monster. Like his upper body is fucking. It reminds me of like Eddie Guerrero's body.
Oh yeah, true enough.
Yeah, he has that big upper body. He looks believable. Like I believe that he could triple bomb these dudes like nothing.
Also, he does remind me a bit of Neville.
Yeah,
in a good way. He's starting off as a good villain.
Yeah,
you know, this time around. So, because, correct me if I'm wrong, when he was in NXT, he didn't really have that much of a good guy or bad guy persona. He was just, weren't they just heels, I guess?
Well, when they were the tag team, that's when Alexa Bliss was their manager. That's when they were heels, and they kind of showed it. But when they broke them up, they didn't really give him a time. They didn't have a chance to shine, and then he got injured.
Yes, okay, he did get injured. See, I didn't know about all that. I was just like, where'd he go?
Yeah, but he has some amazing matches. Just that they didn't use him for anything more than that. Okay. He did like a really good match. I think it was with I think it was could be Hideo Itami when he returned, or it could be or it could be Nakamura. It was one of those two guys. It was Japanese guys.
I think I did see him fight a Nakamura.
Yeah, and he had an excellent match with him. It's just that, again, like he just didn't get the shine as a single competitor. He didn't really have a gimmick at the time or anything like that. And I think he found his niche in 205.
Yeah, I'm glad he is, because he's basically showing like the dude put in work
Yeah.
in all that time, and he's ready to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Like not just a nameless jabroni. He's gonna be
Yeah.
like a star. So
And his moves are fantastic. Yo, that running suplex looks sick.
that was crazy. I was like, that was a good innovation because it wasn't. I was thinking to myself like, yeah, other guy is pretty close to the stairs.
Yeah.
So a suplex would be kind of like, ugh.
So
So
he did that once the first match, but he did that on the apron.
okay.
And it looked mean as shit. So it still looked mean as shit off the on the floor.
Somebody's gonna get hurt with all these people dropping on the floor. I'm
Yeah.
sure those mats don't really protect you. Also,
Um,
he did kind of overshoot when he jumped at Mustafa.
yeah.
So like a lot of people are getting that stuff kind of iffy. I saw another one, a clip this week of a guy who like basically, no, it was Ricochet
Yeah.
from the ladder match where he basically almost landed on his head.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people overshoot and jumping, which is crazy when you think about it. That means that these guys are jumping so far and so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So like, dude,
Again,
props to Buddy Murphy.
Yeah. They got to slow down a little bit in that.
Props to him for being able to propel his body that far and that fast.
Yeah. That freaking backflip from the top rope outside, and then the super kick counter.
Yeah. That was cool.
What was it? The tornado DDT through the ropes.
I've never
seen that shit.
Yo, off the guardrail though. Are you kidding me?
The one on the ropes. You seen that one when he Buddy Murphy he like.
Oh, you mean when he put him inside? Yeah.
That was I never seen that before. Though that freaking weird DDT that Buddy caught Ali in. I don't know what the fuck that was, but he flipped him and then DDT'd him. I saw a lot of matches I've never seen before, and a lot of moves I've never seen before, and I'm loving these guys going at it. Like I'm looking, if they fight again, I'll be in a treat because I know for a fact this match is going to top the other one, and I don't know what the fuck they could do to top that one because that shit was crazy.
Not for nothing, I bet you WWE is shitting themselves for not having WrestleMania be those two.
Yeah,
I mean seriously, because as much as I like Cedric Mustafa 1 was way better than Cedric Mustafa 2.
Yes.
And
I feel like they had more time to work, and I feel like they had more control of their match the first time around. I think WrestleMania, it was handwritten what they had to do, and that's what they had to do. I don't think there was like room to adjust. When I think the first match, they had more freedom to decide what they wanted to do.
And it showed.
Yeah.
So again, like that, these two matches these two guys had, they told the story once.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was going in one direction. Then they renewed it, and they're still going. And it's like these guys only had 2 matches, but I feel like they're like rivals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's good storytelling in wrestling. Like you don't have to have that many words. It's just like the way you wrestle.
And the fact that they're willing to do anything to each other to win the match.
This is true.
So I was really happy with doing with that.
Like, yeah, okay. Going to that point specifically, like I thought you think Mustafa's a good guy, right? But he's willing to 450 on a man's arm. That's not clean. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I like that he would like he would mess with that boundary.
Yeah, like there's a little bit of like, oh, you're gonna push me so far, and that's the thing that people don't seem to get. Like a lot of even the guys on the main roster not getting that.
Mustafa Ali, I said this quite a few times on this podcast, is probably the best storyteller in that ring.
Right now, definitely on the show, yeah.
Nowadays, I think he's probably one of the best storytellers in the rings. You have the likes of Sami Zayn, you have Kevin Owens that make a good story as well, but he does it in a.
I would put Roddy up there.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I would put Roddy up there. It's one of those guys that can tell us a good ass story.
But he does the story, the fact that you fucking believe that he hurt his leg. You believe he hurt his arm, and kudos for this match. This match was fantastic. Everyone watch it. It's on 205 Live last Tuesday. It should be on every single network thing that they have for Hulu and WWE Network.
I have a question. What were the stakes for the match? Was it like to be the number 1 contender?
Yeah, it was number 1 contendership.
Yeah, okay. And they made it
So
look like it was worth something. I'm just
yeah.
saying.
So it's gonna be Buddy Murphy versus Alexander, I think, at Money in the Bank.
Okay. All right. All right.
So I'm looking forward to that match, and I'm looking forward to see Buddy Murphy.
Also, I have an idea. I mean, I know it could never work, but hear me out. If they really want to make the 205 like it's worth something, they should also have an entrant into the Money in the Bank. And like if you so happen to win, because you know Rey Mysterio's been in that, right?
Yeah.
So if you so happen to win, you could challenge immediately for the Cruiserweight Championship.
But that I think that's the thing that they don't want to show is like it's for the main titles. It's for the WWE title.
No, I'm
So
just
I
saying I
wouldn't
think it
mind.
would work,
I
but
wouldn't mind if the winner of that one goes for the WWE title. No, I don't at all.
no. I wouldn't do that. I would say for that he can be a special entrant that can his win would go towards the Cruiserweight title.
But it's kind of a slap in the face if you won too, because it's like, well, we're gonna put you back in cruiserweight. You won the
No, but
heavyweight.
that's to elevate. I mean, that's what I mean, to elevate the brand.
But I don't think it will work for that match.
I got you.
As much as the talent, like I would love to see some of the 205 guys in that match. I don't think it will work. The fact that they're trying to brand that's for their main brand title.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone wants to fight. It seemed that the freaking IC champion was going for a slot in there, and the US champion was going for a slot in there. So they made it like seem that that's the title that everyone wants.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I say it won't work in that sense, because it's like, all right, so I'm won the Money in the Bank, which everyone will get a WWE title shot. I got to go back to 205 to get a title shot.
Cool. No. I wouldn't. I would just say just to elevate the brand. That's all.
Yeah.
To make the guy just like he would be number 7 or something. So if there's 6, right?
Yeah.
He would be 7, but you could win the opportunity to.
I think they're doing 8 people. So
okay.
Both on ladder, the women is gonna have 8, and the men's gonna have 8.
Okay.
And there's also a big rumor of the tag teams doing a lot of Money in the Bank match.
Okay.
So if that happens, then it's gonna be 3 Money in the Bank matches, and it could be really interesting with the tag teams.
Okay, that's cool.
It could be chaotic as shit with the tag teams as well.
I mean, well, when they have ladder matches, it is too. So
yeah. So So again, Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali, amazing match. Check it out. NXT, we had Cashizona versus Tommaso Ciampa. Very hard hitting match.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Like, dude clocked him in the face, and you saw spit just go flying. Like, that's some next level shit right there. Yeah. Like that. This whole match was super aggressive, super hard hit. Like, the thing I don't understand is why is it when more opponents are actually like angry at each other, why aren't more of the wrestling matches like this where it looks like they're beating each other up, you know?
I agree with that 100% because I've been saying that for quite some time. With I think it was 2 years ago with Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose. Like Dean Ambrose like talked mad shit to him to a point that like he was talking about his career and how it was worthless and shit like that. And then when you go into a ring with the guy, you're circling around to tie up.
Yeah, no.
I expect to go straight at him and get him up.
Yeah, exactly. Like they told a story in the ring where they let you know why they're fighting, but then you get to see like the pure, like, I don't want to say hatred, but you know, I'm gonna beat you up because you messed up Johnny, dude. Like, that's my boy. So, and you're an evil, despicable guy, and Ciampa's playing it up 150%, and I love it.
Yeah. I like him. I like heel Ciampa. It's crazy.
Like, certain people just really find their niche at one or the other. This is what people want with Roman Reigns, man. Yeah, maybe he might really be good as a bad guy.
He probably is, because most dudes usually find their niche as a heel.
Okay.
Especially guys that are not comfortable on the mic and still learning in that sense. Yeah. They're more comfortable as a heel because they can really speak how they want to speak.
Okay.
And there's more room for error, especially as a heel, because if you mess up and they laugh at you, you can just turn it on them.
Yeah. Tell them to shut up.
Yeah. As a babyface, you can't really do that. As a heel, you can do that. You can tell everyone to shut up.
Yep.
and I think he could really benefit off of it. But it was an amazing match, really good, hard hitting match. Definitely another one to watch. Um,
I'm
NXT
actually. Oh, I was
this
gonna
week was
say.
actually just really good.
Yeah. Had. Oh, they're going hog wild. WCW's happening in my house. Um, like they actually had story bits,
Yeah.
and it seemed like I don't know. Does NXT go through waves like that where sometimes it seems like it's just matches, and sometimes there's actually like story.
They mix the two up because again they do film like maybe 3 or 4 shows. They film like 3 shows of each live event. They
Okay.
they film in threes, so some of the matches are not going to be all on one show. They'll be in the mid card or in the second. So within those 3 episodes, you're gonna have more matches in one than the other.
Okay. All right.
And then some people are wrestling twice, so you kind of want to give some space in between.
All right. I understand.
Yeah.
So
And
this
the
one
one
was a
thing,
story focused week. Okay.
yeah, and they have to start doing it also because the next NXT takeover it is in Chicago with Money in the Bank.
So that's what June.
Yeah, June 17th. So the takeover will be 16th.
Okay. Okay. All right. Understood. But this week was very heavily story focused. You had Velveteen Dream come out and interrupt Ricochet.
Oh, to be going into that, didn't
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet come off as a heel?
A little smarmy,
Yeah,
but then
like
again, that's that
like the
thing of people.
crowd, but the crowd kind of backed away from him when he said it.
But it's that thing of uh when two guys that are really liked, and what there's one that they like more, and
Yeah.
even if the guy that they like more is the bad guy, they still get the crowd still follows them, and everybody's in love with Dream.
No, but what happened was, and it would make me laugh, is that when he got that cocky bit in, the crowd
Mm-hmm.
kind of turned on him in that sense. As in they, when Velveteen Dream came out, they all was on Velveteen Dream and didn't even really say much for Ricochet.
Well, he got to say his catchphrases and stuff, and he got
Yeah,
he got he got a reaction. But like I said, they jumped ship
yeah,
the moment he came out. It was like, oh, not forget about you. We like you, but we love this guy.
yeah.
So
I think that they're gonna start building that for Chicago.
I mean, I hope so. They had pretty good interactions in the ladder match,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
We also have Heavy Machinery versus War Raiders. I really don't like the name.
But it was a good match
I
though.
wanted more of a match though. It was
Yeah, it
a
wasn't that
very short
long.
match. I wanted more of a match because I really love Heavy Machinery.
I actually like both of these dudes now. I mean, both of
Steak
these
and weights.
teams.
Yeah, steaks and weights.
You had a promo from Street Profits, and
Yeah,
didn't we get an EC3 match?
yeah. EC3
Yeah, so we had an
debut.
EC3 match.
His debut on NXT TV match.
Yes, and he cut a mean ass promo. Like
Well,
he's the natural man.
his second debut in NXT.
This is true. The first time he came with that nice suit.
No, first time he was
No.
in NXT he was Derek Bateman.
Oh yes, yes, yes. This is correct. He was a totally different person.
Because same as that Cassius Ohno, this is their second run in NXT.
What was his name?
Cassius Ohno.
Oh, he didn't change his name.
But
Okay.
he was a full heel when he was in back in the day. Like he fucking took out uh, Steamboat's son with his
Oh.
elbow, and then he fucking chastised William Regals, and that led into a match. And he
Yeah.
was Cassius Ohno was a really good heel, and I'm waiting for him to go heel already.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's really good on the mic. He's a really good talker, and I think they have not let that show yet in this NXT run.
Okay. That's something to look forward to.
He could do a promo. He could do a really heel promo. And when he was a heel, he was kind of a fucked up heel. Like he would go for your eye socket and shit with his elbow.
Oh, really? That's
He was,
Turnabout's fair play then, I guess. What
yeah,
happened to him this week?
yeah. So it was actually really cool.
All right.
So
All
yeah,
right.
definitely check it. I was like back in the day when NXT first started.
Okay.
Yeah. So Cassius Ohno, and he was a lot skinnier too at the time.
Got you.
Um, yeah, a lot of good stuff through NXT. Some storyline for the women's
Yeah,
championship, which I don't really care for.
they have Dakota Kai,
Yeah,
and she fought, what is it, Vanessa Bourne?
yeah.
Yeah,
She's so cute.
I know. Yeah,
I like
and
her
she changed
theme.
her outfit. Yeah, she changed her theme. And I was like, okay, that doesn't sound like generic wrestler theme.
Nah, it actually
But that's
sounds
good.
good. Like it sounds like a metal song, and like, she looks like a metal chick that dances to those songs, and it fits her. I like the theme.
What
I really do.
what was her profession before she was a wrestler?
She was a dancer. She was a basketball team dancer. I forgot what team. They said it on that. I think she was Miami Heat.
Okay. Okay, so she's the opposite side of the coast from Carmella. Because I
Yeah,
know she was like a girl.
yeah.
So
So was Naomi. Naomi was Orlando Magic's.
oh, she was on. Okay, so she. Oh, you know what? So
And
it
Layla,
makes sense for those two, especially
yeah,
if they are on that side. Yeah.
and Layla. Remember Layla?
No, I don't.
Layla was the she was a Miami Heat cheerleader as well.
Okay. I mean, that's where they actually are. They're in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yep. Yep. But you saw like a job. You kind of saw Baszler came out and kind of the Kokai got scared and just like I don't care about you.
Playing mind games, but what? Are they
I
actually gonna let her beat her? Like what?
I hope so because I just don't want bait. I don't like her. Like I don't care for her. I'm not interested in her whatsoever. So right now, my personal thing, the NXT Women's Championship is in the old time low
Mm. Well, I haven't
because
seen him. They haven't even done anything since she beat Amber. So
exactly she's been bullying people and not really doing much. So I personally just don't care for her.
yeah. Wait a second. What is that? You can't. Who was the next person that was supposed to go for the championship?
Looks it's looking like Nikki Cross.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was laughing at
Yeah,
Dakota Kai. See, that was like that was the highlight of this other women's stuff this week was her laughing.
yay, she's back. I was happy. That was my highlight. I was like, yeah, hey, Nikki Cross back. Take the belt.
Hmm. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're gonna three-way match or something.
Yeah. See what happens. There's still quite a few weeks to the next NXT, to Money in the Bank and NXT, the next
Okay. Yeah.
takeover. So you got like 5 weeks.
You said 17, 16?
It's
Yeah,
the
just
17th,
about.
yeah, about 5 weeks, yeah. So you have a lot of story to build, a lot of things to do, and there's a lot of things that they could work on. And the way NXT films and already do things, they do little by little anyway. So it works.
NXT Women's Division needs like an alien or something to spice it.
They,
It
they
needs
need
it
they
needs
need
something
they need a good
big.
champ.
But it just needs something big. It's just like it's falling flat.
They need a good champ. That's the biggest thing. Is like that champ, that title was held in such prestige.
Mm,
You had
mm.
Asuka, you had Ember Moon, you had Sasha Banks, Charlotte,
This
Bailey.
is true. This is
You
true.
had the best of the women's division with that belt. Paige.
You had
You
the people who earned it.
Yeah. So now it's going to that same thing as the one my problem with Ronda Rousey is she's going straight there just because she was like she has some popularity for MMA. She has still hasn't earned shit in NXT. Like you haven't had her build anything. She's not that good in the ring unless she has someone really carrying her in the match. And it's just making her moves look good. Other than that, she's not that good at all. She's very
She's just
limited.
not. She just like had like if you count on your hands how many matches she had until she became champion, I don't think you would get to 10, right?
No, she had like three.
That's what I was saying. Like that's the whole point of these people who come in and are special. Is like, yeah, that's the thing that ruins it
Yeah.
for either brand. And now we're seeing this here. So boo.
Yeah. Yeah, so I understand what that's going with, and I again I see the NXT Women's title on the all-time low right now,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
and
see.
it's sad to say because I actually like that title. I wonder who they're gonna be building for Adam Cole's North American title right now. They haven't really showed much. We probably see that during the weeks, and so far rumors is that Lars Sullivan is gonna fight Alex Black for the title at
Oh, really?
Takeover.
Wow. Okay. He was supposed to go for the belt. Oh yeah, he beat whatchamacallit for that.
Yeah.
He beat the Beast of Belfast. I remember that.
Yes. Yeah. So we're
Bloody
gonna
his
see what they do.
nose.
He's bloody my nose. He broke up my nose.
Made his beard turn red.
Yep. That was a crazy thing. More highlighted matches was Seth versus Mojo Rawley. It was a big step for Mojo going into that IC title match with Seth, and Seth did a really good job in selling him. Like he did look really good in that match.
He didn't even need to do that much.
No.
That was the good thing about that Mojo match. Was it wasn't overly complicated. Mojo didn't try to do all types of fancy shit. He did some football stuff because he knows how to do football moves.
Yeah.
So let him do his stuff and look good. Like I appreciate that. You could be your own unique wrestler. You don't have to try to do 450s and splashes and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that.
I only think of the Mojo. Change your gear.
Yeah, he doesn't look bad.
Yeah, he's too bright. But I like his attitude. I like his promo.
Yeah.
So change your gear. Change your music too. Your music is not that good.
Although, can we just talk about the one thing that I had a problem with is he said Monday Night Rollins, which I know grammatically fits because it literally is R. Hit the way he spells his last name is RAW, not W. Yeah, Monday Night Raleigh.
Yeah, you said Rollins.
No. I said it sounded like Rollins, but like Raw. Yeah, let's not complicate that. But but he should have said Monday Night Mojo.
Yeah,
that just sounds better.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make it 3 M's. Come on. Doesn't have to be MMR. Monday Night Mojo.
But he's a solid promo, so I hope this match really put him up in maybe a future title shot and actually getting looked up there for the IC title.
I mean, at least it's something to do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, where is Perfect 10?
Well, he's on
TV. But I'm just saying, like on TV, like those guys in that range.
Yeah.
That they have stuff to do, but they're not doing anything. Like him, like wasn't Zack Ryder? Wasn't he walking around in the back or something?
Yeah.
Did he have a match?
He just collects pops now. That's what he does. He's not...
Like there's some guys in that mid range that they really do just have nothing to do.
And I think that they don't take advantage of the opportunities that they have out there to make themselves better. They're kind of lazy with it. Like what Breezango did is more they do their promos on YouTube and it keeps themselves relevant.
Yes. But then they got some shine. No. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They did. And the Ascension as well.
Yeah, they all danced with
they're still
Jose.
But like they're still doing little vignettes and stuff to keep themselves relevant.
Yeah. So those are things to do. The triple threat women's title, women's match for their qualifying Money in the Bank spot was an amazing match. My only critique on Ember Moon is she needs a new way to catch that finisher because there's times that I hate when you can see the setup.
Or there's times where I hate that the other person supposedly got hurt and Sasha Banks' head was nowhere there.
Yeah.
He just rolled out the ring.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, and I don't like the setup. Like I don't like when you put the setup on camera.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It looks really careless in that part, and it
looks amateurish. I can see the strings.
So I could see her doing a springboard version of it just to catch people fast with it.
Like Lindsay Dorado?
Well, not fully because he does the full flip and shit.
I know, like he's crazy.
Yeah, but she could catch people with it because it is a kind of a stunner in a way. She needs to find a different way to do it or a submission mode.
I definitely agree, but Scott Steiner does not.
I see. Scott Steiner's a douche, and he's a douche in Impact as well. I don't like that guy. But yeah, the amazing women's match. I think Ruby Riott, Sasha Banks, and Ember Moon. We're gonna see a lot of future matches with them. They all work well together, so I'm looking forward to more matches off of them.
Also, shout out to Ruby Riott. I watched the up down down.
Oh, it was so great.
The two recent ones. Like yo, them two bonding was like, oh man.
Yeah.
I know all that shit too.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that. one. That was probably one of my favorite ones they've done in a while.
Mm-hmm. And they were playing Turtles in Time, right?
Yep. Shout outs to Up Up Down Down, Xavier Woods.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
That is some entertaining stuff.
We also had some good stuff from SmackDown. Daniel Bryan versus Rusev, which no one could say, "Oh, I knew he was gonna win."
Mm-hmm. This is true.
I
This is
do
true.
like they let Rusev go over, and I know Daniel Bryan had a big hand in doing that. It's more of the fact that you just made Daniel Bryan's matches not predictable.
Ah, I got you.
So you don't expect him to win all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was happy about that. I was like, all right, so now he could find his ways to the title picture, or he can find his ways to another way of getting to the title fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they'll probably have the last like one more spot. You have like a 5-man match for the last spot and shit.
I can see that.
Yeah, so I can see that happening, but it puts a reality thing with Daniel Bryan that he's not gonna win all the matches, and which I liked a lot. The fact that he won. The reason why he beat Big Cass because Big Cass got himself in trouble backstage.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah, because he was supposed to go. He was supposed to put Cass over, but he got himself in trouble, and Daniel Bryan went over. So I think with the whole Rusev thing, Daniel Bryan really wanted Rusev to get the spot, and then they really wouldn't want him in a ladder match as well, Daniel Bryan. So it worked out in that favor.
Just so you know, there's a recent Jericho podcast with him and Daniel Bryan.
Really good cast.
And I listened to that like yesterday. That's a really good one. Also, on your recommendation, I listened to the Sonya Deville one, the Mandy Rose, and I was about to listen to the Jinder Mahal one, but
listen to the Becky Lynch too.
Becky Lynch one too. Yeah, that's the other one. Okay.
Yeah, they have really good stories. Like
yeah,
a lot of them. The Iconics is a really good one too.
Oh, that's the one before Sonya Deville. Okay, I gotta go back.
They had the Iconics ones too, and that was actually really good. But yeah, talking. If you did listen to it, check out the Talk is Jericho podcast. We could probably put the link on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a really good conversation. It tells you why he was out and he was not getting signed. He was not going to get signed back in to wrestle.
Yeah, and why he was about to leave. Yeah,
and why he was getting cleared, and it made a lot of sense why he was getting cleared. He lied. He lied about condition, and he wanted to fight, and then they like, no, now you have to go through all of it. So now, for him to wrestle, every match he wrestles, he has to take a full.
Oh yeah, he made that really crazy like deal with Vince of like he has to get checked after every match. That's crazy. But the way he said it at the end though, he's like, listen, this could change the standard for everybody though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You think?
It's a hit and a miss thing, but it's something that it gives any person that had a concussion, look for concussions and things like that, maybe a second chance and maybe a second chance to get looked at.
Okay. So it sounds like that's gonna help people.
Yeah, like Corey Graves, there's a big chance that he could get checked up again and see if he can actually do something in the ring.
I did hear the one he did with Sam Roberts where he said he didn't know about all that stuff, but after he heard Daniel Bryan, he was like he kind of got a small amount of interest to look just to see.
Yeah.
Like if by today's standards could he actually, but he didn't say he was going to.
I don't think he would do it now. Is the fact that I think he likes where he's at.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I feel that there is a little bit in him that is just very curious on how him being in the ring will be different. Because he was good. He was really good. And he has probably one of the best submission moves I've seen in a long time.
Really?
And yeah, he did the move called the Lucky 13. And the way he set it up is that he used to spear your fucking leg and then catch you with it.
Okay. And it was like really out of nowhere or like really inventive or something?
He would catch you and then he would just run and like chop your leg.
Oh, really?
The Lucky 13 looks like a backwards figure 4 leg lock.
Okay.
And it looks sick. Definitely check it out. Like, check out his setup. Like he had a good style. The way he came in the ring, he had this fucking the the stay down on his knuckles and shit. Like he had a good style about him and shit like that. And I thought he was really good. A match to check out for his if you've never seen Corey Graves wrestle, check out him versus Sami Zayn.
Okay, definitely.
And him versus Neville was actually another one that was really good as well.
Okay,
Neville was a tag team champion for him.
Okay, that's one of the few things I do remember you saying was they were tag champs.
Yep. So it gives everyone like maybe a second chance to see if they could actually be a wrestler still.
And if not, be a full-time wrestler. Also, just get involved physically.
Yeah.
Because I know you could do certain things where they take bumps or whatever, as a part of a storyline, which is like more involvement. So that's the thing.
And that was something that they kind of wanted to do when Enzo and Cass was going to kind of fighting each other. They wanted to put Corey Graves in that storyline.
I got you. Okay.
But Corey Graves is in the no touch list kind of thing.
Yeah.
He can't do no physical.
Okay.
No one could touch him in that sense.
But you can throw Michael Cole around.
Yep. You can fuck up Michael Cole.
He was a wrestler.
Exactly.
Wait, does he have wasn't it like he has an elimination in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, he had one of the fastest eliminations.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And he won a WrestleMania match.
He won a WrestleMania match. That's what he did.
Yeah, against Jerry the King Lawler.
Gee, what a low point in his career, huh?
Yeah. Again, a lot of good stuff coming out. A lot of good stuff coming out of SmackDown as well. There's next week's SmackDown is going to be New Day versus The Bar, and the winner gets one spot in the Money in the Bank. So one of the guys may get a big push, and is looking at Big E's may get the big push for a singles competitor, part of the New Day.
I'm thinking that Sheamus is going to turn on Cesaro sooner than later.
Yeah, that can happen too.
Because he's been eating bootios. I'm just telling you. You can't trust him. He's turning. Could you imagine if Sheamus becomes the fourth member of New Day? Could you? I'm just saying that'd be fucking stupid, but like it would be something new.
Yeah, I would like to see Big E in that spot. I would like to see Kofi Kingston in that spot. I would like to see any of these guys. I'm fine with being in that Money in the Bank.
If you break them all up, they could go to each. They all get a separate belt.
Yeah.
They can all get a separate belt.
And that's the thing is that I don't think they're gonna break up New Day, but they are gonna push one and like probably give them some single titles as well.
Will they have the rule where they can change the belt between everybody?
Yeah.
Would they?
They should.
Oh man, yeah, okay. If they all have the IC, so SmackDown has US, right?
Yeah.
So they all have the U.S. title and they share it like that? Oh.
They should.
Okay.
They should do that. There was an original time that they were supposed to do that and they just didn't do it.
Okay. All right. I'm on board.
Yeah, I'm all for it as well because I love the New Day. And then I like The Bar. So any team that wins and goes in that spot, I'm fine with. I like all those guys. I like every single one of them.
But I see they are planting that little rift between The Bar though.
Yeah.
So who knows? Oh, I mean, look, Sabatelli and whatchamacallit officially like broke up. and Moss, remember they actually officially said that. So who knows? Maybe The Bar might break up.
Oh,
like shame. For not for nothing. Also, a match I saw was CM Punk versus Sheamus, and damn, Sheamus has always been pretty good.
Sheamus is a solid wrestler. Mm-hmm. He's a solid body. Like he's good in the ring. He's safe. He's safe, but he hits hard.
Yeah, that was the thing you got to see when he did the what does he call the thing when he hit you on the chest?
Oh, the I don't know the one I know what you're talking about. The one he bangs the chest.
Yeah. He does that to CM Punk, and it looks like it hurts so much.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, like. Any of those guys, you remember they were both big singles guys. Sheamus was world champ, and Cesaro was the IC champ.
US champ.
US champ. Oh, he never had IC.
No.
Oh, listen. People can go on different shows and challenge for belts like The Miz. I'm just joking, but like, either one of those guys, I see that they're planting the seed. So I'm like, I think they might just do it. It's been about time.
I'm all for it. Again, like I don't care who wins this match. I can see any of one of those guys in that Money in the Bank.
Yeah, this is
I
true.
I, I kind of want Kofi Kingston to get a WWE Championship.
I would say out of all 5 men involved, I would say, yeah, Kofi kind of earned that shit, dog,
Yeah,
for
like
real.
he's probably one of the hardest workers. He
But
does
I also
everything.
say Cesaro too.
Yeah,
I
but
also say
I
AJ.
say the Kofi just because he's been there longer than all of them.
Okay, okay,
Kofi been there longer than every single person there in that match.
this is true. This is true.
And he did shine, had his moments to shine, but I could also look forward to a singles match between Kofi and AJ Styles.
Yeah, I mean, Kofi and a lot of people
Yeah.
could be really, really good.
So we'll see what happens on SmackDown. I'm looking forward to that match. I'm looking forward to the build of Money in the Bank. I'm looking forward to the build of NXT Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of things going to go on, a lot of things moving around. At least we're getting good matches, good quality matches in these
Yeah,
Raw SmackDowns.
consistently. Yeah, yeah.
I was happy that Finn Balor won. So
Me
he
too.
got his spot. It looks like they're building Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, we came
So
out.
they're trying one last time to see if they could get the crowd to cheer for Roman Reigns. Sad thing is, everyone's going to be cheering for Jinder Mahal.
I know. I know I will be.
Yeah.
I want to see the Colossus.
He danced to the theme music too.
Yes, yo, you know what? Not for nothing. Not for nothing. Listen, hold on. Me and Xavier Woods are in agreement that Jinder Mahal has the dopest like song in WWE. Like for some reason, it's like I can't not like it.
You know who I love Mustafa Ali's too.
I like his a lot too. I like that he finally changed his stuff up too.
Yeah, I like
The
whole Sub-Zero looking shit.
Yeah, and I like that the even when he takes the gear off, it still has the same design of the new gear instead of the old gear. That I like.
That was pretty cool. I think he needed that change too because he was very generic entrance and shit like that.
You're right.
So
You're right.
a little special.
You're right.
Yeah. So we're gonna get two. For now, we know 2 ladder matches. So far, the entrance is Finn Balor, Rusev.
Yeah. Yes.
And then in the women's side, we see Ember Moon and Charlotte.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Oh, right. And The Miz.
Oh yeah, because he won.
Yeah, The Miz is in it.
That's true.
And there's one more. I can't think of the person. Braun Strowman.
Oh, because he won against Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Yeah. So also, that was a pretty good match, I thought.
Yeah. Kevin Owens, again, another talking about storytellers. Kevin Owens is a fucking great storyteller.
He's low-key underrated.
Yeah.
He's starting to fall off the radar, even though he screams that he's the man. But like, I get the feeling that all his trash talk on the side of the ring, all the way he sells the fuck out of everything. Like, still to this day, my favorite thing was when he was making fun of Enzo in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? But he did it with conviction. That's why I was. But okay, here's the thing. I mentioned that match for. I got confused. He did a tornado DDT off the barricade to Braun Strowman, and that was fucking ridiculous.
Okay, now I remember. Because I was thinking about that flippy DDT that.
The Mustafa did. Yeah. So like again, that was a really good match.
Yeah. And then,
like I say this is that I see Braun really being a good champion in whatever aspect, but also you have to take into account that he's really good with good people.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that if you give him a bad opponent, it's not going to be a great match.
Yeah, because he kind of needs that help in the ring.
Yeah, he needs somebody to bounce off of really good.
Exactly.
So I hope they do. This is what I'm saying. I hope they don't go into a feud with him and Bobby Lashley. Because then we'll get like generic versus him.
I think Bobby Lashley might be fighting Lesnar.
Listen, let them do it. But here's my thing. Let them take the belt off of them because I'm tired of less. I don't care who you bring now.
Yeah, just like get the belt off.
But then again, it's like, is it going to be a Goldberg scenario where it's gonna be a limited ass title run? You know what I mean? Like, even if
I don't
Bobby's not gonna retire, you think he's gonna keep that belt long? No.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know. Again, I don't hate Brock. I just don't want him with the belt because I want to see it defended. That's all.
Yeah. So, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we get a really good build of Money in the Bank and NXT Chicago. I got NXT Brooklyn tickets. I'm excited.
Congratulations.
You're going again live. You'll be there live. This will be my 4th time. I went to all 4 of them.
Nice.
So, and the ticket goes on sale for 5 probably in September or October.
Okay.
Gotcha. It's going to be in March or April.
Oh, it's earlier?
It's in WrestleMania week.
Oh, nice. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be earlier. So I don't think it's going to come back to. I don't think it's coming back in summer.
Oh, aren't they saying they're not going to do SummerSlam at the Barclays anymore after like next year?
I think it's going to another venue next year.
Okay.
Yeah. So because they got WrestleMania over here. Yeah, next year next year's WrestleMania is over here. So yeah. So I've been watching Impact Wrestling. Again, I'm digging Pentagon Junior's title run. So that's probably one of my highlights. And then the whole Sami Callihan thing has been pretty interesting and what they're doing with him. He beat the shit out of Don Callis. And now they're trying to force him to fire. He's not fired yet. He's still hired. So, yeah, that was a big point in the storyline, but it kind of annoys me. I still get annoyed with the commentating team because they do a lot of things that annoy me. They take away attention from the match. They're busy talking about the backstage shit that's going on, and that was through the whole show, and it really pissed me off. Especially when guys are in the ring, you got to sell the guys.
This is true.
And I'm not a big fan of Josh Matthews.
Just his style of commentating?
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not a fan of him. I really don't. He's not bad, but he's not for me.
Okay.
But yeah, it's all right. It's an okay show. If you watch. If you don't, you're not really missing much. Lucha Underground, I think, comes back next month.
Oh, that's good.
I think it's going. Third season is going on Netflix by I think the end of this month. So I can catch up.
All right.
So I've been so behind.
Oh, well, do you know if they will put up any of that stuff that's the cross-branded stuff? No?
Their cross-branded stuff is not really part of the storyline.
Oh, but is there anywhere like after a while when it's old to watch that stuff?
On Twitch, it's up there.
Oh, they just have the archives there? Okay. I didn't know they had it because I figured they would just like delete it after it's there because
I think that GWN, that Global Force Network shit, I think it has it and you can view it for free as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
There are a lot of things in that app without being a member. You can just watch it for free.
See, that's not bad. Because like you said, sometimes you might feel you're not really missing anything, but you might just want to just go to their site to see it because it probably is more convenient than looking for the shit on YouTube or something.
You know what's crazy is the fact that I've been watching it, like the old ones, a little bit more because it's on Twitch. So I'll randomly just go on Twitch and watch a bunch of matches, like whatever they have on, I'll watch it. Like yesterday, I watched Bound for Glory, 2005.
Really? Wow, they go that far back?
Yeah, they show random videos.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
it's actually really cool.
And it's on all day, every day. Like they don't stop. They just flow. And there's a AAA one too that I've been watching lately as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. So cool.
That's a new thing. Wrestling. A lot of wrestling is making a Twitch account and been showing a lot of the shows on there.
I mean, listen, it's a smart move, right?
Yeah.
They have the money to stream, so that's just do it.
And they could donate money to where you to help you with the show and all that stuff too.
Okay, cool.
So it makes sense. All right, so I guess we'll wrap this up.
Yep. Yes, sir.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Follow us on all our social medias with Red Cycle Inc. and the Wrestling Babble, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WordPress, YouTube, and Mark with the Mic. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and our Wrestling Babble board on Facebook. We update everything to give you the latest news and all. So keep watching and keep following. It's great.
Of course, do what you got to do.
And forever, eat sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Watching, drinking.
Delicious sandwiches.
And just watching. Watch him float far too. Don't be that close because he might bite you.
Especially if he smells that sandwich.
Yeah, like a 10 feet radius.
I don't know. That might be a little close.
15 feet. He ain't moving that fast.
Damn. Yeah, true enough.
Stay tuned for the Against by Fair podcast, and we'll see you next week with our Wrestling Babble podcast.
Peace.
Later.